class. Welcome to St. Peter School. This is your science class, and in previous class we have completed the chapter number 3, that is properties of natural resources. Today we are going to do the question and answer. So all the students are requested to take out your books, take out page number 25. Now, first question is some words have been given already in your bracket, and you have to choose the words, correct words, and you have to fill those words in the fill in the blanks. So first sentence is the capacity of air to hold moisture depends upon the dash of the air. So what will be the correct answer? The capacity of the air to hold moisture depends upon the temperature of the air. Okay. जैसे for example, if the temperature is very hot, so then what happened? The soil will dried, it will dry very soon, and the capacity of holding water for that type of soil is very less. For example, it's a rainy season or it's a very cold climate. Then in that condition, what happens? The soils are not so tight. मतलब वो उतना dried नहीं होता है. They are loose, and then in that case, water absorbing capacity of that soil is more. So it depends upon the temperature of the air. Now, water does not have dash but has definite dash and dash. So when we are studying about the properties of water, we are aware of this, that water does not have its own shape. They take the shape of container, but they have a definite mass and volume. उनकी fixed mass और volume होता है. ऐसा नहीं है कि हम छोटे ग्लास से बड़े बड़े बॉटल में अगर हम पानी को pour out करेंगे तो मास इंक्रीज हो जाएगा या वॉल्यूम ऑफ द वाटर इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. नो, इट विल बी द remains, but just only the change is that it will change the shape of take the shape of container. See in number, while freezing the dash of the water is lowered. While freezing the dash of the water is lower, the density of water is lower. ओके. जब भी हम किसी भी वाटर को आइस फॉर्मेशन में करेंगे, उस केस में क्या होती है? डेंसिटी ऑफ द वाटर जो होता है वो लो होती है. ओके. Neutrals, okay, so dash soil has pH 7. Very important, neutral soil has pH 7. That is very, जब भी before farming, any farmer what they used to do, they used to check the pH of the soil, and it should be around the pH 7. Only in that case, the soil is normal for growing every anything. So neutral, we all know that pH 7 जो होता है वो हमेशा neutral होता है. 7 के इधर जाओगे तो वो acidity and basic change होता है, but neutral at the pH 7 everything is neutral in nature. Okay. Now, question number 2, why is it said that? First question is, air is homogeneous mixture of various gases. Air is homogeneous mixture of various gases. When we are studying about the properties of air, we studied about this, that like air consists of different types of gases, dust particles. Yes. So air is a homogeneous mixture of gases as it is primarily made up of nitrogen and oxygen. Its elements are not really separated or distinguished from one another. Okay. So prominently air में क्या पाया जाता है? नाइट्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन सबसे ज़्यादा पाया जाता है. Then also what happen, वो uh, it doesn't mean कि they are they are in high quantity at one place. They are spread out all over the earth, and हर जगह वो जो एयर का जो क्वांटिटी होता है वो हर गैसेस के जो कंपोजिशन आपको मिलेंगे. इट डजंट मीन कि अगर आप इफ यू विल टेक द एयर ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर एरिया यू विल ओनली गेट द ऑक्सीजन नाइट्रोजन इन दैट एयर. नो, every gases will be there in the particular area, that is oxygen, nitrogen, argon, helium. Okay, dust particles. So that's why it is known as that air is a homogeneous mixture of various gases. Now, okay, so what it's written here, its elements are not really separated or distinguished from one another. इतना dense होता है gases की density जो आप you cannot calculate separately कि कितना किसका amount है, but yes, every gases is present at the particular area. Now, second is water is universal solvent. How water is known as universal solvent. So we studied about this also when we are studying about the properties of water. Water is a very good solvent as well, first of all, what is solvent? So solvent is those liquid in which we have to dissolve something, that is called solvent. Okay, and water is known as the best solvent. Like for example, in comparison to oil, milk, suppose जितने भी liquid state में होते हैं, तो उन सब में अगर आप किसी चीज को घोलना चाहते हो तो सबसे बेस्ट जो किसी कोई चीज किसी में घुलेगा, that is water. So that's why water is known as the universal solvent. Water is very good solvent as it can dissolve almost every substance in it. Therefore water is known as the word universal solvent. As I already told you कि सबसे ज्यादा चांसेस किसी भी चीज को घुलने के पानी के अंदर ही होता है, लेकिन फॉर एग्जांपल ऑयल और वाटर जो होता है वो डिजोल्व नहीं होता है एक दूसरे में. But another thing, like a chalk, suppose you are taking chalk and you are trying to dissolve chalk in milk, and you are trying to dissolve chalk in oil, and you are trying to chalk in dissolve in water. So सबसे quickly कौन dissolve करेगा? Water dissolve करेगा. So that's why water is known as a universal solvent. C number question is, there is no alternative to water. There is no alternative to water for cleaning purpose. Pani say clean. Okay, okay. So for the cleaning purpose, we only use the water, not any other liquid. Most of the time, we use only the water. किसी कोई भी अगर हम डिटर्जेंट भी यूज करते हैं, लिक्विड डिटर्जेंट ऑल्सो वी आर यूजिंग, बट इन दैट केस ऑल्सो water is very important. So on the for the cleaning purpose, water is prominently used. There is no alternative to the water for cleaning purpose because it dissolves everything that is added to it. The reasons why it is called universal solvent, इसीलिए इसको universal solvent बोला जाता है, क्योंकि कोई भी डिटर्जेंट हो, लिक्विड डिटर्जेंट, वो वाटर के अंदर इजीली घुल जाता है और वो कपड़ों को या फिर किसी भी सब्सटेंस को क्लीन करने में हमें हेल्प करता है. एंड दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नोन एज यूनिवर्सल सॉल्वेंट. The water dissolves all the dirt present in our clothes, and the reason why we soak our clothes in detergent and water prior to washing. Also, water has a neutral pH, which means it does not harm the object, which has to be clean and also does not affect the skin. Okay, so very important, water की जो pH होती है वो 7 होती है. It means it is not neither acidic nor basic. इसकी जो क्वालिटी होती है वो नेचर जो होता है वो न्यूट्रल पीएच होता है इसका. एंड as we all know that water is a good solvent, good solvent, so that's why water is used with the detergent to soak with the, and we used to soak the clothes with the water and detergent, because water क्या करता है, जो कपड़े के ऊपर dirt होता है उसको dissolve करना start करता है, and after some time all the dirt get dissolved, and when we wash it, all the dirt come out. So that's why water is prominently used for washing or cleaning. और ये स्किन को भी हार्म नहीं करता है, एज वी ऑल नो दैट pH इज न्यूट्रल, सो इट विल नॉट हार्म टू आवर स्किन. सो दैट्स व्हाई वाटर इज prominently, and even there is no alternative still for cleaning. Now, question number 3, what will happen if the amount of water vapor in the air increases? Let's see what happened. The amount of water vapor is atmosphere. In atmosphere determines the level of humidity. जब जब एयर के अंदर वाटर वेपर की क्वांटिटी ज़्यादा होती है, वी यूज टू से दैट इट्स लाइक इट्स ह्यूमिडिटी लेवल भी हाई होती है. So as the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere increases, so does the level of humidity. Higher the humidity level result in excessive sweating, and this sweat does not dry quickly, leaving us feeling hot and sticky. क्या होगा अगर एयर के अंदर वाटर वेपर बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाएगा तो ह्यूमिडिटी इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. ह्यूमिडिटी इंक्रीज होने की वजह से हमारे बॉडी के ऊपर बहुत स्वेटिंग होती है, एज वी और हम जनरली इस टेम्परेचर ये टेम्परेचर आपको समर डेज में यू विल यूज टू सी कि ह्यूमिडिटी समटाइम्स हैपेंस. सो व्हाट इज एग्जैक्टली ह्यूमिडिटी? इट्स इंक्रीज ऑफ वाटर वेपर इन द एयर, बिकॉज बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी होने की वजह से वो पानी को बहुत ज़्यादा एवोपरेट करता है. एवोपरेट करने की वजह से एयर के अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा वाटर वेपर हो जाता है और वो ह्यूमिडिटी इंक्रीज कर देता है. ह्यूमिडिटी इंक्रीज करने की वजह से वी फील स्वेटिंग एंड स्टिकी ऑल द टाइम आवर बॉडी. And as the water air is having like a large quantity of water vapor, so हमारी स्किन जो होगी वो इजिली ड्राई भी नहीं हो पाएगी. इसकी वजह से क्या होगा, हम हमेशा हॉट एंड स्टिकी फील करेंगे. सो लाइक इट इज नॉट गुड टू इफ द वाटर वेपर विल बी increase in the air, amount of water vapor will increase, it will increase the humidity level. Now only one crop is grown repeatedly. What does it mean only one crop is grown repeatedly in the soil? क्या होगा अगर हम एक ही क्रॉप को बार बार किसी एक सॉइल में ग्रो कर यूज टू ग्रो. सो इफ ओनली वन क्रॉप इज ग्रोन रिपीटेडली इन द सॉइल, इट loses its fertility and gets devoid of nutrients. For this reason, crop rotation is an important procedure so that fertility of the soil is retained and there is no less loss of nutrients. For example, after cultivation of wheat, the fertility of soil decreases and thus leguminous crop like peanut, moong, etc. are cultivated after its harvest. These leguminous crops restore the fertility of soil. As the answer very explanatory way में है, बहुत answer है. Answer is already in explanatory form. क्या होता है कि if you will use to grow like a same crop again and again, what happen, वो जो soil की जो fertility होती है वो lose होने लगती है. So and we all know that leguminous plants जो होते हैं वो क्या करते हैं soil को थोड़ा because leguminous plant used to absorb nitrogen from the atmosphere. उनके उनके roots में ऐसे node होते हैं जो nitrogen को absorb करते हैं atmosphere से. So leguminous plants को what happened after the cultivation of wheat, the farmers used to grow leguminous plant, जो भी pulses के जो plant होते हैं वो उसको लगाते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि वो क्या होता है बहुत ज़्यादा नाइट्रोजन ऐड कर देता है सॉइल में, और सॉइल क्या होता है फिर से वो फर्टाइल हो जाता है, एंड देन वी कैन अगेन ग्रो अ wheat or the another crop on the same land. सो सॉइल की जो फर्टिलिटी लूज ना हो इसके लिए हमें क्रॉप रोटेशन करते रहना चाहिए. एक ही क्रॉप को अगर हम बार बार ग्रो करेंगे देन द फर्टिलिटी ऑफ द सॉइल विल बी लूजन एंड लाइक इट इज नॉट गुड फॉर द crop production. That's all for today. In next class, we will do the question number from question number 4, that with whom should I pair up, and all the question we will complete in the next class. So till then, the time what you're going to do, first of all, revise the chapter, read the chapter thoroughly, and learn the points, and then go to the question and answer, complete up to the question number 3. So thank you. Bye bye.